Today on Softball 360, the Stadium Power Tour travels to Tampa and Tropicana Field. Team Mikan, led by Denny Cron, has blasted off to a fast start. But Easton, Worth, DeMarini, and Bass are in high-speed pursuit. Discover why seasoned Major League pros pause their pregame prep to check out the long-haul Bombers and their one-of-a-kind home run derby. Time for a long-haul Bombers history lesson as we flash back to 1 year ago in Tampa. What will a trip in the Wayback Machine reveal? For softballers across the country, it's game on, and the goal is to get here. The North American Championships of the WSL Mikan Championship Series. We'll preview and review the games at a location where life is indeed a beach, Panama City Beach, Florida. Some big questions to answer today. Who can top Denny Cron in Tampa? What's the softball charm of Panama City Beach and the WSL's Mikan Championship Series? And will host Natalie Kane escape the hug of the Rays' rather fishy mascot? Those stories and more next. Softball 360 starts now.
Welcome to another episode of Softball 360. Today we are in Tampa Bay, right in Tropicana Field, home of the Tampa Bay Rays and temporary home to your long haul Bombers. They're going to do another battle here today. We've got Team Easton, Team Mikan, and Team Worth. Let's check in with the guys.
They are the best of the best, the greatest slow pitch softball hitters in the game. The Long Haul Bombers. 4 teams traveling to Major League ballparks for a one-of-a-kind home run derby. Each bomber gets 15 swings and is awarded 1 point for each home run. The last pitch is the money ball and is worth 2 points. The top team is awarded the Manufacturers Cup. The bomber with the most home runs is crowned season champion. The location, St. Petersburg, Florida. And the venue for today's long-haul Bomber Slugfest is Tropicana Field, home to the Tampa Bay Rays, one of the top teams in the American League. As the long-haul Bombers take the field, there's a gentlemanly show of admiration for Softball 360 host Natalie Kane, with classy bear hugs all around. Take note as the Rays' fishy mascot offers a textbook case of the inappropriate hug. On the field, the goals are simple. Hit as many homers out of the park as humanly possible. If not out of the park, well, at least into that giant TV screen hunkered down in right field.
Yeah, definitely hitting the Jumbotron today. I may be 1 for 15 trying to do it, but that one's going to be a long one.
There's just something about a Bombers event that fans and athletes appreciate. Even seasoned pros in Major League Baseball pause their pregame preparation to check out the Bombers. Number 14, David Price, has one of the lowest ERAs in all of the big leagues, but getting a softball over the plate, well, that took some practice. At 6'9", Jeff Neiman is the Paul Bunyan of baseball. But even Jeff looks up to the Bombers and their tall tales from the Stadium Power Tour. While the game was meant to be played outdoors, today it's 95 hot and muggy, and most are pretty pleased to be amid the air-conditioned confines of Tropicana Field.
It's great for fat people, so I should have a good event.
You're not fat.
Fluffy.
You are fluffy, right? No, you're not fluffy either.
Not fluffy, but certainly warm and fuzzy. The new slimmed-down version of Brett Helmer. Brett shed plenty of pounds in the offseason and is ready to challenge for the top spot.
I've lost about 45 pounds, and you know what? I just really started doing a lot more exercise. Every day I do about an hour of cardio, and then just eating smarter. Yeah, I feel great. And strength-wise, you know, I'm as strong now as I was when I was 300 pounds.
Donning the gloves for today's derby is DeMarini rookie Greg Cannell. Well, Connie's just a rook. He set veteran goals for today.
Any predictions for today, the number?
It's going to be 10 or better.
10 or better, I like it.
Another rook, Izzy Eisenhower's nervous, but has a technique to keep his game together.
What did you do to calm your nerves?
I don't know. I just started breathing, and the first 6 swings, my knees were wobbling, and I said, but it ended up being all right. So.
And the leader of the Bombers pack is the calm and cool one, Mr. Denny Crine. DC has sound advice for newcomers.
Just get through the first one. After the first one, you kind of relax and do what you're used to doing.
In the early standings of the Stadium Power Tour, Team Mikan is off to an early lead, followed by Team Easton and Team Worth. What bomber and what team will end up on top today from Tampa? Stay tuned and we'll find out. When Softball 360 returns to Tampa and Tropicana Field, we'll have a long-haul Bombers flashback to 1 year ago. Oh, the names have changed, but the hitting and bombastic bashing have not. And the beach calls and winning softball answers. We'll preview the WSL's Mikan North American Championships from Panama City Beach, Florida. We'll find out why this is where the best of the best are called to play. And later, we'll hear from the long-haul Bombers on who some of their sports heroes are.
All right, I'm JD Jenner. I'm here with TPS on the Bomber Tour, Louisville Slugger. Going backside, of course, for the right-hander is make sure you're hitting into the opposite field. The left-hander is going to be hitting it towards the third base side. Right-hander is going to be hitting it towards the first base side. First getting in, when you go backside, you're going to have your hands here. When you're going backside, you're going to make sure when you keep your hands up and you're just going to hit the ball later and actually hit it here the same way you would if you were going to pull it. You're just hitting it behind you with your hands up, still extending through the ball so you can hit a hard shot through the right side.
Softball 360 is brought to you by Mikan Sports, elite equipment for the elite player. Worth Sports, performance through technology. And by Easton. There is a difference. The difference is Easton.